hear me, 3 a.m., my soul weary, spirit fill me up. Forever grinding to the day I touch a million. One chance just to make it at the city. Two hands put together, I hope he hear me. 3 a.m., my soul weary, but see it clearly. Forever grinding to the day I touch a million. Yeah. Now I ain't saying money is everything. Your show make things a lot more convenient for real.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Boston Celtics.
First team foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. Oh!
Okay, knockout! Wow! And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Holiday. 4 on the clock. There's Tatum with the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
It's stolen by Holiday. Here's Brown. Drives to the hoop.
Oh, take flight, JB. This man is explosive.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. A big topic of conversation, Chris Middleton. Coach said Middleton is an incredible shooter. He said we cannot let him get comfortable. Shoot it directly off passes. Our goal, run Chris off that three-point line. Chris Middleton, hard to stop. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
First team foul.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Here's Robertson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
A nice shot by Brown.
A very athletic play by Brown. Getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Now here's Porzingis. Outside Tatum. 5 to shoot. Over Antetokounmpo. Good D by Antetokounmpo. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Pass to White. And here's Porzingis. To the inside. Here's Brown. No luck on that one. Milwaukee leading by 4. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's Moncrief. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, defended by Porzingis.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 6. Pass to Porzingis. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. .40 seconds left to play in the first. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
35 seconds left in the first. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
To the paint. The kick out to White. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Bucks ahead, up by 9.
20.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Guys, they're bullying them in the post, using their size and strength as an advantage, exploiting the defense.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Entertainment.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, "I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something."
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Celtics trail by 9. Pass to Porzingis. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Porzingis misses.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Antetokounmpo.
Hey, yo, right here.
From downtown. Yes, sir. Giannis showing the range.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Left side, Brown. They kick it out to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Even though Porzingis can shoot over anyone, he still does all the little things that make a difference.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Middleton. This one for 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
You know, if his shot isn't available, Middleton is moving the ball, and he's a pretty skilled passer.
Now here's Porzingis. Boston again missing.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Sends it home from three-point land.
3.
And Milwaukee leads by 15.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
Who's watching it?
Antetokounmpo for 3. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense. And the defense.
Oh, my goodness. How about that?
Assisted by
beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
2 minutes.
Holiday drives in. And Holiday powers it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Brown, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
To the middle. Tatum, shot is good. Tatum's got 7.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Moncrief. Back to Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. The shot no good. Great D that time from Porzingis. And White has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. It's an 18-point game. Tatum with it. Robinson defending. Outside Porzingis. White with it. Here's Tatum. Fires for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Robertson. Pass to Moncrief. Down low. From 15 feet away. And so it's Milwaukee ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Tatum. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Boston, put your hands together.
So it's Boston now.
They are Celtics Entertainment.
Left side Tatum. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. From behind the arc. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Boston on offense. Outside Tatum. Horford. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Comes up empty down low. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
And the basket is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 22 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And Horford gets it to go.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation. And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Outside Robinson. Launches a three. Connects from downtown. Robinson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Horford. For three. Rebound by Middleton.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his third foul of the game. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 24 points for him. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Boston pulls it in. Pass to Horford. Can they get it? And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Horford's got 7 points here in the quarter. To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Abdul-Jabbar.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oscar Robertson.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Milwaukee foul. Oscar Robertson. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Number 8, Kristaps Porzingis. Out of bounds. Boston ball.
And here's Brown for 3.
Incredible defense from Middleton. I mean, maintaining good pressure on the shooter without fouling.
Inside. And the layup is good off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10 points here in the second half.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Third team foul.
Standing at 7'3", we have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Fast break, here we go. Up ahead. The offensive rebound. Chalk up 2 there. Brown's got 6.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And so it's Milwaukee.
59.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Milwaukee to the middle. Porzingis on the double team. Here's Moncrief from outside the arc.
Sidney Moncrief.
Fires in the triple.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Tatum with it. Looking to end this cold spell. And finished off by Tatum.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Pass to Porzingis. Tatum from long range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a nice finish on the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 23 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Antetokounmpo inside. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 25.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Timeout called. The Celtics. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And here's Brown for three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Brown. Giannis Antetokounmpo again.
Assisted.
Antetokounmpo's got 27.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Milwaukee foul. Oscar Robertson. Third personal foul. First team foul.
White for three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Here's Moncrief. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
And out of bounds. Boston will have it. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Back to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
To the wing on the left. Lets it fly from 18. And another miss by Milwaukee. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Boston. Pass to Porzingis. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Moncrief. And the Bucks with possession. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. You gotta be smarter than this.
And the Celtics call time here. They're down by 26.
Once again for Celtics Entertainment.
A minute 42 left in the game. And an intentional foul right there.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Shooting.
So he gets them both. Now Tatum. He's worked hard to set guys up in their spots.
And one more assist, and he'll reach double digits.
And it's finished off by Tatum.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And stolen by Porzingis. Inside. The kick out to White. Three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. .102 left in the fourth.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Here's Robertson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Defended by Porzingis.
Kareem
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Assist from
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Outside Tatum. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. And the jam by Brown.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now a timeout called by Boston. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
your Celtics Entertainment.
"19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. A deep three. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense. I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And so it's